call our city council to order. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silent reflection. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Clerk, could you please take the roll call?
Russell,
Present.
Peters, Robinson,
Here.
Hayes,
Present.
Hitt,
Here.
Laser,
Here.
Smith.
Here. Okay, good to see everyone this evening. Have we had a chance to take a look at the minutes from the July 1st meeting? Any corrections besides the date that was on there? All right, all in favor in approving those minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right. Minutes pass. We do not have any communications or announcements this evening. Do we have any audience concerns? All right, no audience concerns. On to our committee reports. We'll start with Mr. Smith.
I don't really have anything to report. We have our BPU meeting was rescheduled. It should have been July 22nd. It was moved to July 29th. And then even though I haven't technically heard from the meeting, but I do already know, our superintendent, Jerry Usher of the wastewater, did resign. They had a special meeting and are working on getting him replaced. So.
On to Mrs. Blazer.
The public safety meeting was canceled,
Okay.
and then I'll let Brenda talk about the finance meeting.
Okay. All right. Mr. Hitt, do you have anything?
Yeah, like she said, the safety meeting was canceled, but I do have a report from the fire chief that I
Okay.
can go over. As far as the EMS training, they had chest and abdominal trauma training. As far as departmental fire training, they had ground ladder placement training. They continue to have new hire orientation. They participated in the Independence Day Parade. They participated in the Strawberry Festival Parade. They provided fire EMS protection for the Cobra Show. They oversaw the fireworks. Received an EMS training and equipment grant. They completed aerial and ground ladder testing. Fire safety touch for Fairhaven, for the Fairhaven students to see a fire truck. Department meeting with the medical director. They had a department meeting for medical director. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. And Mr. Hayes?
My other members have said we did not have a regular public safety meeting. Our next safety meeting will be August the 10th, 6 p.m. in the conference room. I will give the police report. Police department's in the process of selecting an applicant from the most recent list for a patrol officer. Currently have one vacant position. I've been working with CSC on possibly offering lateral entry as an option for future hires. The needs assessment with Horn & King architectural firm for the PD and community center is nearing completion. Should have a final product by next month. Police department assisted with several community events over the past few weeks, including Cobra Show, Strawberry Festival, Parade, and the Independence Day Parade. Detective Greg Perkins completed the Police Executive Leadership College program. Congratulations. That's quite an honor. Had the traffic analyzers repaired and updated with new software, putting them back in service. All the surveys are posted on the web and on the app files. Police department will be participating in a OVI checkpoint later this month with the Ohio State Patrol. Experienced a busy week in June with the festivals and notable incidents occurring in the same week. One of these is a distraught individual climbed approximately 50 feet up a pine tree after crashing his vehicle on the railroad tracks and would not come down. After several hours, he came down as he started the tree on fire. Several charges were filed. Also, Frankie Dent, 38, London, was arrested for felonious assault as a result of a shooting of another male on South Oak Street. Police Department will be hosting our National Light Out on Tuesday, August 3rd, from 5:30 to 7:30. Again, that's August the 3rd, 5:30 to 7:30 at Cowling Park. This is a community event promoting police and other providers' relations with the residents of London. Stats, I'm not going to read them all, but everything is up quite a bit. We're coming out of the COVID. People are antsy. Things are happening. So calls for service are up to 3,185 for the year, which is a slight increase from 2020. And I'd like to thank the police department for giving me the privilege of driving the police truck in the 4th of July parade. I was flabbergasted and honored. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you for your report. Mr. Robinson.
I attended the public service meeting. We'll have the report at the next council meeting. The next public service will be August 4th at 1 p.m.
Mrs. Russell.
Okay, I attended the finance meeting. We just got several things here. The June books are closed out. The old server has been backed up and completely removed, so it's all gung-ho all the way with the new deal. And our next finance meeting, the time is going to be changed to 4:30. So instead of 6 o'clock, we'll have our finance meeting at 4:30, and the next meeting will be August the 9th at 4:30 in the conference room. And we have 3 pieces of legislation that we discussed at finance, and Carla will be bringing a report on those when she brings it up for legislation.
All right, thank you very much for your report. Do we have no city official reports this evening? Okay. And we do not have any old business, so we're moving along to all brand-new business here. Resolution 17821, a motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 17821, sponsored by Carla Blazer, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is just a resolution that there was money donated to the city earmarked for the fire department and the police department. And this is just allowing us to move that money over to their area where they can be able to spend it. We made it an emergency measure so they can use the money sooner than later. And it is just a kind of a housekeeping matter to move it from one place to the other.
All right, and this is money that's donated from the Cobra Club.
Yeah.
When they come into town, they're very generous, and they always give to our city when they do come into town, so we definitely appreciate that. And what are our wishes here?
Moves to suspend.
All right,
Second.
clerk, please take the roll call.
Russell,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Blazer,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
All right, and a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt?
Second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Blazer,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. On to Resolution 17921, motion to read by title or number.
So moved?
Second.
All right. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 17921, sponsored by Carla Blazer, a resolution increasing appropriations.
This is a resolution so that we can spend up to $17,500 on repair vandalism at Cowling Park, putting up poles for the cameras to try to slow down the vandalism at Cowling Park. we're reusing some of the cameras from here at City Hall, put those over there, to save a little money. We're also gonna try to put in a few USB chargers, for people as they're at the park can, charge their phones. But we've made this an emergency measure because this is an ongoing problem. And the kind of cameras that we have now aren't showing us what we need to show, and the pictures aren't that great to begin with. So what we like to do is have more coverage and better pictures so we can actually do something with them. And I feel that with kind of the money that we put in per year on vandalism there, it's pretty close to what we're talking about spending to prevent it.
Okay, and like to suspend the three reading rule on this one?
Yes, I'll make a motion, to suspend the
I'll s-
three reading rule.
I'll second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Blazer,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
Make the motion to adopt it?
Second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Blazer,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
All right, 1-2, Resolution 18021, motion to read by title or number.
So moved?
Second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 18021, sponsored by Carla Blazer, a resolution authorizing the auditor to transfer funds and increase appropriations.
This resolution is to move money into, the fire department's pension fund. I think what we're, budgeting is still related to their previous numbers of personnel. And so we were behind last year, and we're gonna be behind again this year, and something to look to during budget to increase that number. The reason it's an emergency is because the fund will be negative at the end of this month.
Okay, and this is just transferring out of the fire pension fund to the fire pension. So it's
Yeah, out of the fire department's fund, yeah.
Right.
228 to 239.
to the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and a motion to, is this a,
Yeah, we're gonna suspend, yeah, we need to suspend the
Okay.
I'll make a motion to suspend the three reading rule.
Second?
all right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Hitt,
Yes.
Blazer,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes.
Yes.
Okay, and a motion to adopt.
Make the motion to adopt it?
I'll second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Blazer,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. On to Resolution 18121, motion to read by title or number.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 18121, a resolution authorizing the BPU to enter into a contract for the purchase of water meters.
This is, we've been working with the BPU on moving forward with this. The water meters that we have in town, a lot of them are just outdated. We're having a lot of issues. The one thing that I have found out is that we are losing money. As a meter gets older, it does not speed up, it actually slows down. So what we've got is these older meters, we're losing money. Because essentially people are getting, discounted water or free water, however you want to look at it. They've done their due diligence on grants. They received a $400,000 grant. I think the money comes out by just a very short amount, about 1.5 million. Altogether, they're going to receive about 400,000. That does include, when I say the 1.5, that does include having them installed. Some services that'll be really nice about this is that, let's say your water meter, your toilet's running and it's, they'll actually receive a notice. And then this will also be utilized with the one-call system that we have. So if you're on vacation and your toilet began to run, they could actually call you and let you know, hey, there's something going on at your house, you have a leak at your house that's causing your water bill to go up. We had some issues, I don't know if you remember, a while back, we were having issues with water bill fluctuation, things like that. We spend a lot of money on just having people walk around and read water meters. I mean, hours. Well, I shouldn't even say hours, I should say days and weeks. I think, don't quote me on this, I want to say it was almost 2 weeks out of the month. There's people just walking around reading water meters. And so this will eliminate that. But again, it's not trying to get rid of any jobs or, or anything like that. So far at this time, the BPU has not brought up anything about increasing water bills or anything like that, so. Does anybody have any questions?
So is this money coming from their budget or from,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, all three of the BPU departments do not operate on tax money. So this will all come from their own departments.
Okay.
I think there might be some dividing, but I'm not 100% on that. I could be wrong on that, but it could all come out of fresh water. So if nobody has any questions, I'll make a motion that we suspend the 3 reading rule for 18121.
Second.
All right, clerk, please take the roll call.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Laser.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt 18121.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll call for adoption.
Russell,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Laser,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Motion carries. On to Resolution 18221. Motion's read by title or number.
So moved.
The second.
All right, clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution 18221, sponsored by Anthony Smith, a resolution authorizing the BPU to advertise for bids and enter into a contract for the installation of water meters.
This is pretty straightforward, just like it says. This is to have them installed, not to exceed the $400,000. This is included in the total of the 1.5, and then, like I said, they got the $400,000 grant to put that down at about 1.1. So, does anybody have any questions on that? Or?
There was also an interest-free $1 million loan. also.
Yeah, I didn't even bring that up. That is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's 30 years
Yeah, it's a
interest-free.
30-year interest-free.
Yeah, yeah.
So
the
that's gonna
BPU
help us.
They did a very good job.
Yeah.
So, because the grant is not a matching grant, it's free money. And then, yeah, it could be 35, but just to be safe, we'll say 30-year interest-free loan
Good.
on all of this. So they did a very good job. So,
That's fantastic.
I'll make a motion that we suspend the 3 reading rule for 18221.
I'll second.
Clerk, please take the roll call.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Laser,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
And a motion to adopt.
Make the motion to adopt it.
The second.
Clerk, please take the roll call for adoption.
Robinson,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hitt,
Yes.
Laser,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Right. Motion carries. On to roundtable. Definitely like to thank everyone for their good work in the committees. On to roundtable. We'll start with Mrs. Russell.
I just want to thank our visitors again for coming out again tonight. And this is just a reminder that the finance meeting time has been changed to 4:30. The next finance meeting will be August the 9th at 4:30 in the conference room.
Okay. Mrs. Robinson.
Since it's Fair Week, I would like to take a moment to congratulate and recognize all the 4-H exhibitors. They put in a lot of hard work. It's great to see kids get out there and put forth the hard work in all their different projects. Just another step of hopefully seeing some productive individuals come out and serve our city one day. So just to recognize them for all their hard work, because it's a lot of work they put into it. So. And then also public service, August 4th at 1 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Hayes.
I'd like to thank all city employees for jobs well done. I'd like to especially thank the police department, fire department, Last couple of weeks, I know they've been under a tremendous lot going on. Thought the 4th of July parade was outstanding. Thought the fireworks were outstanding. I'd like to see them a little better next year, though, so we'll talk about that later. I got to have a good heart-to-heart with the football team on July the 4th. I told them what is expected this fall, and they kind of like stood up and took notice and cheered, so I hope that they'll respond with that. I just thank everybody for being here tonight. I think we got a great job done tonight. I'd like to thank all the people that work here in the city, Rex, Amy, Mayor. You guys do a great job, and I don't know that you get thanked a lot, but thank you. You do a great job. You make it easy for us. And I'm just, like I've said the last couple of meetings, there's some things going on that this place is getting ready to explode, and just hang loose. It's just going to be good, I think. God bless. Appreciate you all very much.
All right, thank you. Let's hear from Mr. Hitt.
I have nothing.
Okay, Mrs. Blazer.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming here, and I'm sure Rich and all of us appreciate you, Kenneth, too, the work you do.
All right, Mr. Smith.
I got
Oh,
one
go
more,
ahead.
yeah, I got one
She's
more
got
thing, I'm
more.
sorry.
Yeah.
And I also just want to remind everybody about the heat. Check on your, it's worse on the very old and the very young, so check on your elderly neighbors, family, friends. Make sure you drink plenty of liquids. Caffeine doesn't really count in that daily liquid count. You need to have tons and tons of water to keep you healthy and from getting sick. That's it.
All right, thank you. Mr. Smith.
Too short of a meeting, I got nothing.
Well, of course, I can make it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Can I make
Yeah, wait, Rich has one more thing. Rich,
I want to apologize, honey.
Yeah.
I just,
she does a good job.
you do a great job.
She does.
Both of you do a great job.
Yep.
And I didn't mean to overlook you, and I wasn't trying to do that. I apologize. Okay.
You're off
Just
the
one more
hook.
thing, Henry.
All right, Ms. Russell has
In case
one.
you haven't noticed, we have the agenda. Everything that we're talking about on the screen over there. Amy has gotten the agenda up there. So
great.
for future council meetings, this is to the public, if you're out here, just look to the side. Hopefully Amy will have it up there every meeting, and we thank you very much. Very much.
And that, in addition to the agenda, she can also put, if you have maps or anything like that, she can also display that up there on the screen too, so she'll be doing that. It's really neat equipment that we have. I don't know how to run it yet, but I need to learn how.
I plan
but
on
it-
getting fancier and fancier.
It
as
is,
time
it's
goes
really,
on, so.
it's really a fancy, everything's
Thank you so much.
touch screen. I also too want to thank all the city employees, and especially the police chief Nichols and the fire chief Eads and EMS. Also, Madison County Sheriff Swaney, they do a great job. And right now, they're, you're watching the news, you hear all this defund the police and all this. I'm proud of all of our first responders and EMS and fire and police in our city. I think that some of the other cities can take a lesson from the people out here in London and Madison County. I think they do an absolutely wonderful job. I think they're very professional, and if anything, I'd say it maybe fund them a little more to make sure that they have everything that they need when they need it. They do a really good job, and they have a very dangerous job, especially nowadays. So want to keep them in our thoughts and prayers that everyone makes it home safe every night. Also, too, I want to mention, and I'm not sure if we've covered this in like properties meeting or anything like that, but we do have someone, Justin Schmidt. He's an investor with USA and Properties, and he is interested in purchasing the school building next door. He's looking at turning that into housing for elderly. Is something that he's done in another city before. He also has properties, other properties here in the city. He's making a huge investment in our city, and I think it's really interesting. It's another person that's really interested in helping to turn our city around, like Mr. Hayes said. It seems like there's things happening now, and they're big things. If you take a look down 42, he's remodeled the apartments down there, and now they're townhouses. It's at 42 and 38. He's redone those. Also, if you go down 142, there's a huge house, and it's black and white now. Kind of sits back a little bit. That's a property that he remodeled. That is an absolutely amazing property now, and I know that sat there for years just falling apart. But he does that same thing all over the U.S. He has properties everywhere, but he is really interested in helping to make our city even greater by purchasing some property. So I'm not sure if, maybe I'll speak with someone and make sure we get those things discussed and see where that is at, because last time I talked to him, he wanted to make an offer to purchase that school building. So he does have the means to do that, and he has done that in several other cities. All right, if nothing else, a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.